Bag lady. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another installation of And She Rants. Today's topic is baggage. If you're anything like me, actually, if you're just a human being, so you might not be able to self-identify with this, but all of us have experiences from our past that have negatively impacted us and end up contributing to feelings that we have about ourselves, about life in general, about relationships. You know, maybe you've stepped out and tried something new and it didn't work out, and now you have fear in terms of trying new things. Like maybe you had a relationship that failed and there was a negative aspect of that, and now you're scared to try new relationships. Maybe you've had people mistreat you and now you carry anger and resentment in that certain area. And I definitely have aspects of my life like that. And what I've realized is that in many times we carry baggage and we feel comfortable with our baggage, or we try to fix all of our baggage at once and we fail. But it's just kind of an aspect that all of us deal with and can really contribute to anxiety, depression, just areas of our mental health that we sometimes don't necessarily pay attention to, or we don't shed a light on or realize what has happened in the past that can be contributing to those feelings or to that experience with your mental health. So today I kind of just wanted to talk about three things regarding baggage, three areas that we should think about, things that we should stop doing, things that we should work on, the way to approach carrying baggage in your life and trying to shed all of that weight and move forward into the next dimension for you, or the next best thing that God has for your life. I now realize that I say that God has for your life in everything, and that's because I've been going to church a lot and the Lord has been blessing me, so I'm trying to bless you too. The first thing is you need to stop taking on other people's baggage. So I am actually the main culprit of this. If you know me very well, you're like, are you talking to yourself? The answer is yes. I find that for a lot of people, or empaths as they say, you may kind of feel responsible for the pain other people are going through just because you like empathize with it. Like if you care about a person and they're struggling with something, you're sad that they're struggling through it and you want to fix it. Not necessarily because you want to be the one to fix it, but more because you just don't want them to experience that anymore. You don't want them to be struggling. You don't want them to be sad. And what I've realized is that if you are an empath like that, you may unnecessarily take on a weight of dealing with someone else's past and issues that you actually don't have the capacity to fix or change. You may be able to offer resources. You may be able to tell someone what to do, but you cannot actually be the one to change the situation. And that is why, as individuals, we cannot take on the weight, the pain, the burden of someone else's baggage. They have to be responsible for changing that aspect or area of their life themselves. You can absolutely help. You shouldn't be a selfish person and saying, I don't care that this is happening to you. You can care, but you can't care to the point where now, if this doesn't change for them, you cannot move forward, because that will keep you stagnant, because all of us have different cadences in how our lives progressing forward, how we're able to move through certain aspects when we're experiencing hurt in relationships or whatever it is that we're experiencing. So as individuals, we have to be very conscious of that and realize that I cannot make myself responsible for something that I do not have the capacity to change. I can offer exactly what is in my ability and resources to help the situation, but I cannot stay stagnant until it's fixed as though it's happening to me. Okay? So that is the first thing. Stop taking on other people's baggage. Stop holding yourself responsible for other people's change. Commit what you can to help and move forward. Okay? Don't allow yourself to get stuck in someone else's past. When your present and your future are calling you, you cannot wait to move forward because you're stuck in somebody else's past. Okay? So that's number one. The second thing is you need to take inventory of where you are and who you're around. And you need to remove people, environments, whatever it is. Remove who and what allows you to carry your baggage, to hold on to your baggage comfortably. Do you want to know why? Because your next level will not let you take your baggage to it. So if you are comfortably carrying your baggage, You don't feel any challenge to change. You don't feel anyone calling you on your BS. You don't feel anyone telling you that you need to move forward. You need to let go of that fear. You need to let go of that anger. You need to stop being controlling. Then you'll always stay stuck in that same level that you're at. And so what I've realized for myself is that if I'm too comfortable with my baggage, if I'm being accommodated with my anger, if my fear is being accommodated, if any of those aspects are being accommodated, those people are not necessarily the right people to be around me because they're not pushing me forward. If it's too welcomed, my resentment is welcomed too much and comfortable. And in fact, it's in good company. Because misery loves company, and there's other resentment that we're talking about, and there's gossip and gossip about all of the baggage that we have, and we're also stagnant, we're also fearful, we're also resentful, we're also angry, we're also controlling. If it's comfortable to be in a space like that, then I know I'm not around the right people, I'm not in the right environment, I'm not doing the right things. And that is an aspect of my experience that I've realized, that the right people and the right places will not allow me to carry baggage that needs to be removed for me to get to the next level of that experience. You can't go to the next level of your job if you still have an attitude with everybody around you. You can't go to the next level in your relationship if you won't let go of the fact that somebody hurt you in the past. You cannot move forward in a friendship if you still resent them for the thing that they said to you on the playground in the 3rd grade. Like, there are things that you have to let go of to be able to move forward. And that applies to every aspect of our life. And so if people make you feel comfortable with holding on to baggage that even you yourself know that you should let go of, sis, remove it. It's time to go. It has to go. It must leave, okay? So that is the second aspect. Remove the people, the places, the things that allow you to carry your baggage comfortably, because your next level will not let you take your baggage with you. That's number 2. Number 3 is let yourself let go of your baggage one at a time. Allow yourself to let go of your baggage one at a time. I am someone who gets overly excited with the idea of change. I want to grow myself. I want to work on my fear, and I want to work on my edges, and I want to work on my body, and I want to work on my anger and my control issues. And I have all these things that I want to work on. But the truth is, if I try to do them all at the same time, I will fail. You will fail if you try to do everything and fix everything at the same time. Why? And along the way, as you're failing, you will give yourself anxiety from all of the issues that you have. I don't even try to think about all the issues I have at once. If I do, actually, anytime I have done that, I've induced an anxiety or panic attack in myself that has literally had physical manifestations on my health. So you may be excited about changing. You may be someone like me who just loves and gets obsessed with the idea of changing and growing, but allow yourself to take it one step at a time so you can give all the attention you need to each of those things, and also so that you don't overwhelm yourself and feel kind of crappy about who you are. Like, you need to take it one at a time. You need to allow yourself to go step by step, to introduce new aspects of growth in yourself little by little, and give yourself small awards along the way. They don't give you college level calculus in the 2nd grade because you can't take all of that on at once. You don't try to take on all of your issues, the top level terrible ones, at the beginning of your journey of trying to change. Take it little by little and take it one by one in terms of each issue that you're trying to deal with. And watch yourself gradually transform into exactly the person that you've been called to be. And realize that you're going to be on this journey forever. You're going to be trying to change forever. You're going to have growth opportunities and growth aspects forever. And that's okay, because that is exactly part of the journey of life and part of the journey of realizing that you're a human being, you have flaws, and you'll continue to change and grow if you keep the right people around you, if you have the right attitude about it, and you love yourself along the way. Those are my pieces of advice. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Argue with me if you want to. I've been ready to fight these days, so argue if you want to. I don't know. There's nothing to argue about, but if you want to, I'm here. Let's go. And I'll see you next time for the next rant.